Milton School District is that we believe in opportunities, achievement, and community for all. And our mission statement to support that is that the school district of Milton, in partnership with our community, provide opportunity. Come on, Joel. Prepare our students for achievement and lifetime readiness by providing opportunities for all. And on that note, we will call to order the Board of Education meeting for Monday, November 11th. Please join me in a salute to our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, I practiced that on the way in. I thought I had that memorized. Rich, are you aware of any changes we need to do to the agenda?
We did send out an updated staffing report to the board earlier today. And I just want to note that Chelsea Flathammer is on the staffing report as the incoming admin assistant for the superintendent on the board. And has been awesome helping out and is going to continue to help with the transition for Chelsea. She'll be starting on November 20th, pending board approval tonight at the staffing report. Chelsea will be starting on November 20th and will be at the next board meeting on the 25th.
Excellent.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda with the noted changes.
I'll second that.
Rick's motion is seconded by John to approve the agenda as we have it. Questions from anyone? Hearing none, all in favor of approval, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? That motion clearly passes. Minutes are in board docs as usual.
I'll move to approve the minutes for the regular meeting held on October 28th, 2024 as presented.
I'll second that.
Thank you. Jen's motion is seconded by Rick to approve the previous meeting minutes. Does anyone have questions on those? I see none. All in favor of approval of the minutes, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That clearly passes. Vouchers are next on the agenda.
I'll move to approve general checking account vouchers totaling $446,036.62 as presented.
I'll second.
So John's motion is seconded by Annette to approve our checking account vouchers in the amount he just included in his motion. Questions on the vouchers? So all in favor of approval, please say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? Those clearly pass. I picked up the public comment sheet on the way in the door. There are no community residents signed up to speak to us, so we will move past that. And superintendent update, Rich.
Yeah, I want to share some Red Hawk highlights. First of all, with Veterans Day today, we had some great celebrations at our schools, carrying on their Veterans Day traditions. These events recognize our veterans in our community and also on our staff. And a lot of staff members put in a lot of time to prepare. Students are singing some great songs. Community members taking part in those celebrations at each of the schools. We're really grateful to the service members, either current or prior service members from our community and our staff. I want to highlight the 7 current staff members who are veterans. Kelly Bongo, the Northside teacher, Amy Frank from middle school, Belinda Goodman from Northside, Ryan Cranky from the district tech department, Jim Martin from high school, Aaron Murphy from West, and our school resource officer, Ron Schneider. So thank you to all the veterans on our staff and among our parents. Last week, Northside 5th grade teacher, Rachel James, was nominated for the TBS Telecom Most Valuable Educator Award. The representative from TDS met with members of our admin team at Northside and presented her both with a certificate and a gift certificate in honor of being nominated. So congratulations, Ms. James, for that outstanding recognition. School Board Student Council student rep Max Olson recently traveled with other members of the high school FBLA, the Future Business Leaders in America, to the State Leadership Summit And during that convention, Max was elected to the state's FBLA Executive Council. So congratulations to you. We have coming up next weekend at the high school, Matilda the Musical. So we invite community members to join us for those presentations. Our website and social media have the dates and times for those, but our Red Hawk students and staff have put together a really great production. We're excited to be able to see it. As I shared information and information on getting tickets are on the district's GoFan page or on our social media. All of our fall athletic teams have finalized their seasons, and I want to have a shout out to some individuals and teams who advanced to the postseason. Congratulate them for their hard work and dedication. Eva Singer and Marcy McPherson made it to state as a doubles team in girls tennis. Mason Sorge was the first cross-country runner to qualify for state since 2007. Swimmer Ella Schultz is heading to state in the 100-meter breaststroke. She's undefeated on the season and is the sectional champ. The state swim meet is in Waukesha on Saturday. The girls volleyball team are the region champs. They did get beat out by a strong Oconomowoc team at sectionals, and the high school football team lost a tough game to Badger High School in the last round prior to the state tournament. Congratulations to the volleyball and football teams on great seasons. And then the last thing that I want to share is that coming up on Monday, November 18th, a week from today, in partnership with the Milton Youth Coalition, we're offering a screening of Screenagers, which is an award-winning documentary, explores the challenges that parents and educators face in managing screen time among students and social media and gaming. I encourage parents, educators, middle school and high school students to attend. Again, that's on Monday, November 18th. And there'll be a light dinner provided at 5 p.m. And Milton High School students are going to be available to offer daycare during the film at 5:30 if families want to bring their students in and have someone watch them during that time. So some good things happening and coming up across our district.
Excellent. Any questions for Rich? Thank you for that. Okay, new business. A, you stay on the floor, Rich. A is Rich's version of yesterday's news for referendum update.
Yeah, I wanted to take some time to share with the board and the community an update on the referendum. As everyone knows, back on Tuesday, November 5th, the voters approved our $5 million operational referendum. That will begin when the current operational referendum expires in 2026. The votes will be canvassed tomorrow morning, so everything will become official with the canvassing tomorrow morning. I'm going to share a huge thanks to everyone who is involved in getting information out to the voters. School board members, staff, parents, and community members all did a great job of helping us get information out to folks. And I want to give a very heartfelt thanks to Ross and Carrie in the back there for all of the work that they did in preparing materials, sharing information, answering questions from folks. Across the state, there were a total of 242 referendum questions during 2024. So that was pretty evenly split between last April and this November, but a total of 242 referendum questions. This fall, 107 of 138 referendum questions were approved by the voters. So about 78% of the referendum questions put out this fall were approved by the voters, including ours. And that's that 138 referendum questions is a mix of some capital referendums to issue debt for capital projects and non-recurring referendums and recurring referendums. Other successful referendums in the Badger Conference and in Rock County were Portage, Beaver Dam, Waunakee, McFarland, LaForest, Evansville, and Janesville had both a operating and a capital referendum that were both successful. In the Badger Conference and in Rock County, all of the referendum questions that went to the voters were approved by the voters. And then the last thing that I want to share on that topic is that we're very hopeful that state legislators will address public education in a meaningful way, both for the coming biennium and moving forward. Because we know that unless or until there's funding from the state to keep pace with inflation, our district and districts across the state are going to continue to need that local funding to be in place.
Yeah, and I would add too, just in a way that reinforces how much we are sort of all one community across many, many districts. I got 6 or 8 phone calls from peers, if you will, other school board presidents that were congratulatory, and I likewise did the same thing. I reached out to the folks that I know that had successful referenda and congratulated them. So it matters in a lot of places. So once again, just to summarize last month's thank yous to everybody that had a hand in it. It is a huge, huge lift, and thanks for all of the hard work that many folks chipped in. All right, B, as Mr. Tukendorf is making his way to the podium, we have a update of sorts on the 24-25 superintendent evaluation form and the process that we will follow.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Included in board docs is the 24-25 superintendent evaluation tentative timeline. Each year, the Board of Education conducts a comprehensive evaluation of the superintendent's performance, reviews progress on current goals, and sets new goals for the upcoming year. Our process includes feedback from the superintendent's direct reports, along with a self-reflective evaluation submitted by the superintendent through Google Forms. Human Resources compiles this feedback and shares it with the Human Resources Committee Chair, who then shares this information and a summary of this information to the board. After individual board members review the compiled data and submit their feedback, HR prepares a consolidated report for the HR chair. And then following along the timeline, on November 25th, in an executive session, the board will review the draft evaluation and begin discussing goals for the 25-26 school year with the superintendent. Finally, on December 9th, 2024, the board will hold an executive session with the superintendent to review and finalize the 24-25 evaluation and confirm goals for the 25-26 school year. If additional time is needed for goal development, this schedule allows for that. You'll see we added a line on there for the kind of separating the goals from the evaluation process. Any questions that either Rick or I can answer for the board?
Quick question, are these the same questions as last year and the year before?
They are.
Nothing's changed.
Nothing has changed other than we're shortening up the timeline to try to get that completed before winter break.
Any other questions for Chris or Rick?
I just wanted to emphasize for the board and also for the administrators who are filling out the eval that I sent out, please take some time to go over that. That information is very important, very helpful for the board. This is one of the most important things that the board does, evaluate the superintendent. So thanks everyone for all of your help and your information. All the administrative people who have this stuff done by Thursday, I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Chris.
All right, thank you.
All right. And as Julia is making her way up, C on new business is a possible action item for us. Discussion and possible action on additional special ed paraprofessional FTE.
Yeah.
Welcome, Julia.
Thanks. So the memo is before you, but we had some changes in special ed, and we need to provide some supports for our students who came after the FTE count for our special ed paraprofessional positions at some of our elementary schools. So this is a request to add a full-time para, special ed para, and a part-time special ed para. Any questions for me around that?
Just, I think, maybe summarize for the board, is this in response to students that we've gained or needs that we've got that are underserved?
Students that we've gained.
Okay,
And we also, it's students that we have had, but new referrals have happened, evaluations have been completed, and we've had child find events, and we find the children. So now we to help support them.
Does this come from our pool of extra FTE, or is this separate of?
Good question.
This is beyond it. The pool that was approved in the summer has been used with a mix of instructional aids and special ed support and some other support positions. So this is beyond the wiggle room that the board had given earlier.
I'll make a motion to approve the additional FTE special education paraprofessional positions starting in 2024-25 school year.
Second.
Okay, Rick's motion is seconded by John. We'll give John that. As you just heard, to approve an additional FTE special ed paraprofessional for the upcoming school year. Any questions from anyone? So all in favor of approval of that, please signify with aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That clearly passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is the end of my new business. That will push me to miscellaneous A, the staffing report, and its updated form, of course.
I'll make a motion to approve the staff report.
Second.
Rick's motion seconded by Ed to approve the staffing report and its updated version that you have seen. Does anyone have questions? And then all in favor of approval of that staffing report, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? That clearly passes. Gifts and donations are included.
I'll move to approve the gifts and donations with gratitude.
Second.
Thank you. John's motion seconded by Ed to approve our gifts and donations from our generous community to our district with our gratitude. Questions? Otherwise, approve. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And opposed? That clearly passes. And Rich, if you buzz through meeting dates, I made a new record tonight.
Next regularly scheduled board meeting is in 2 weeks on Monday, November 25th. In December, we only have one board meeting. That's on December 9th. We have a curriculum committee meeting coming up on Monday, November 18th at 5:30. A benefits advisory group meeting at 4 p.m. on November 20th. And those are the only meetings that we have scheduled right now.
What time was the curriculum meeting?
5:30 p.m. on the 18th.
Did we have that
Oh.
workshop?
The data workshop is on Monday, December 16th at 6:30.
Can you repeat the date of the screenagers?
Screenagers is the same time as the curriculum committee meeting. It's on November 18th at 5:30.
I would either be in spirit drinking.
All right, that's it for meeting dates.
Yes.
And this is my new record. Rick and Jennifer's motion to adjourn. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much, everyone.
She called it to the minute.
Did she?